Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and as you can see, we are going to be opening up some Barbie cards today. So yeah, we've got three different sets to look at, two officially licensed, high quality, like super premium sets. These sets are incredible, the two I'm looking at right here. And then this in the middle is not. It's the other thing, the not that. These are these are like super cheap retail cards. I'll show you the packaging format. So they come in these long strips like this, and there's tons of varieties of these available. So they're available for all kinds of bands, like any band you could think of. Blackpink, of course. Yeah, all sorts of bands. All the K-pop bands have them. Mario. There's Marvel. There's Barbie, of course. There's just tons of these types of things. And what they're meant for is they're meant to be sold in like dollar stores. And so they're on these like big strips like this with this hanger, and they're meant to be hung on a rack in a store. And they look really colorful and pretty, right? Like there's different art on every single pack. It says, new there in the font. It says trading card game. It's basically meant to appeal to kids and to get them to buy these products, although they are not high quality cards. And we're going to look at them and you'll see what I mean in a second. That doesn't mean they're bad, right? And so every time I open these, I like to point out that like just because the product is lower end, right, and it's made for a lower end audience, that doesn't make it bad, right? A product can be low end and still be good for that audience. And I think that's something I like to point out with these because for what these are, they're bootlegs, they're cheap, they're really cheaply printed. Like I understand all that, but at the same time, I have a lot of respect for this product because, kids in a lot of countries, they don't have even 25 cents is a lot of money, right? Like if you're in, a South American country, right, and you're growing up, you're a 10-year-old kid, your parents aren't giving you $10 for your allowance, right? Like that's insane. That's not happening, right? And so you deserve to have fun too. You deserve to have toys and things and fun stuff too. And so a product like this is a way to get trading cards into the hands of people like that who just would not even like the idea of buying a $40 box like this is insane, right? Like that's more than their family makes in a month. It's completely insane, right? But a product like this, they can buy this, that might be all that they get for the whole month. That might be the only toy they get, right? This one thing. So to have a product like that, and I'll show you as we open it, there's actually a ton of value packed into these cards for that audience. And we're going to talk exactly about that. And so I'm only going to open a couple packs of those because they're just, once you've seen two packs, you've seen pretty much everything. But why don't we do that first? We'll look at those. We'll talk some more about that. And then we'll open up the fancier packs and take a look at those. And so these obviously were printed with the Barbie movie in mind, which was quite a popular film last year. And so the cards have all the different characters from the movies. But you'll notice they all have the same framing design, the same sort of foil design. The backs of the cards are all exactly the same. There's no like information there or anything like that. And so, in a sense, you're looking at a really cheap product, like really cheap paper, not a lot of color ink on there, like one printing pass. The backs are all exactly the same. But there still are some things on these cards that make them valuable to that person I was talking about, the person where this might be the only thing they get for a month, right? And they have to somehow have fun with these for an entire month, right? Because you're not going to get anything else. And I know that seems weird, but unless you grew up in a situation like that, unless you grew up poor yourself, it's hard to really even fathom what that's like, right? But it's not, I don't know how to really explain it. It's not like some artificial feeling, right? You can't just go to the bank and get more money. It's not something you're just doing for fun. It's like you're trapped, right? Like you don't have more money. You can't do it. Like if 2 weeks go by and you don't get paid, you're not going to eat, right? Like it's a different kind of a way to live. And when you're like that, a product like this could be a lifesaver for you, right? And so let's talk about some of the features that are on these cards, even though they are, again, very cheap cards. But you'll notice that every single one of them has this little symbol on it for Rochambeau, for rock, paper, scissors, right? Every card has that symbol. And so you could, as a kid, there's no rules, like there's no rule book that came with this, but as a kid, you could come up with multiple different games that involve that rock paper scissors. Maybe I flip a card and it's rock paper scissors and I win, right? Or maybe it's boys versus girls, right? You could set it up that way and you could have the Kens fight each other, right? So there's all sorts of ways to sort of use that one symbol that's on the card to sort of create this more fun game, right? And then you've also got these attack and defense numbers down there, which again they're like meaningless things. Like what do they possibly mean? Nothing, right? But because they're there now, as a kid, you can start to incorporate these into, maybe you have other cards that have attack and defense on them, and so you can start to build like multiverse battles and things. And so you can see how I guess what I'm trying to say is that a product like this, like, don't write it off. Like, I get it, it's not for us, it's not for collectors like us, but at the same time there's a lot here, and I think it's very important that stuff like this exists, especially when we're looking at like tougher economic times coming up ahead, because people deserve to have fun, and a product like this can be a lot of fun for somebody who maybe doesn't have a hope of anything else, right? And that's dark, but that's true. Okay, so let's brighten up a bit. Now let's talk about these. So these are from Van Cards. That's the company that prints them. You can see their logo there, Van Cards. Their logo will also be on the side of this box here, Van Cards. They've printed 2 of these. I should put them in the right order, actually. This dark pink Gala set here was the first one. This came out last year. This came out just a month ago. This Happy Vibes set is the second series. Both of these boxes cost about $40, so they are quite expensive for this area of the hobby, but they are fully licensed and incredibly high quality cards, as we'll see when we get into them here. But before I open these up, I wanted to go through the flyer for the newer set. We've already looked at the flyer for the older set, and I'll link that video in the description so you can go look at it yourself. But I wanted to show you the... Oops. Oh, that's broken. 1 second. Okay, let me pause and fix my video sharing, and I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. Here we go. Yeah, and so here's the flyer for the new set. You can see it's just about $40. There's a sale going on right now. That's why it's a little bit less. But generally, this box is going to be about $40. You can see some information about the set here, different description about the different cards that are available. That's what the box looks like. That's the name of it. That there's 3 cards per pack, 10 packs per box, 24 boxes per case, and the pricing level is at about 199 yuan per box. And then for case here, it's that 4,000 yuan, and the licensor, of course, is Mattel. And then we've got the different rarities. The radiance level here, there's 12 different variants of this, and they're numbered to 21. So these are actually quite rare, very limited card here to just 21. The platinum, 12 variants of those. Those are limited to 50. And then you've got the gilding rarity here, which is, again, limited to 50. And then we're moving down into Dreamland rarity, which these actually look kind of cool to me, but they are, again, numbered to 199. And then these are to 288, this sort of hippie style cards here. And then we're moving into non-numbered cards. So these, oh, actually these are numbered to 520, sorry. still numbered. Maybe these are now not numbered. Okay, yeah, these aren't. So outing moments there's 12 of those, there's 12 of those. We've got these music time cards with the little record. That's just going to be a die cut piece, I believe. These that look like sort of exploration maps or guides or things. Again, just really cool designs. I think this second series has such a stronger variety of cards. We've got the soda cans. That's funny. Kabog One Piece also does soda cans like this, and I have some One Piece soda cans, so maybe we'll get some soda can Barbie cards too. And then those are going to be the base cards there. A little bit more information. There's some different types of redemptions and prizes that you can get with the set. Binder, of course. Everyone has the binder, and then you've got these kind of box odds here for the different sets. So that's that radiance again is at that like 5,000 boxes, right? So or even packs, right? So City Walk we should get in 1 and 3 packs. But once you get up here, you're talking about multiple boxes to get those. Okay, so that's our flyer. Also, kind of an interesting thing. I didn't know this, but it's true. But if you look at the listing for this site, it's Barbie Millicent Roberts. Apparently, that is her full legal name. Like if you go on Wikipedia, that's actually what her full legal name is. So if you didn't know that, that's Barbie's full name. Okay, so we've got 2 sets here. We're going to open them in order. So let's start with set 1, and we'll do that, and then we'll open set 2, and we'll take a look at that. So here we go with set 1. This is actually my second box of set 1. So I've actually opened this before. And like I said, I'll link that video here so you can see it. So I know already that these are incredibly good cards. I'm very excited for it. Also, just, I mean, fantastic packaging. This is like super premium packaging, just like you would get with, oh, I don't know, like a fancy perfume or something like that. I mean, look at this box. It's like complete, like, look at that. Just like a luxury watch box or something like that. And then you've got your 10 packs in here. With some, I forgot they give you some sleeves and things at the bottom. And then this is just kind of a sort of a felt holder for the packs. But that's what's in there. And then you'll get 2 sleeves and then a sort of set list card here. And printer smell, man. This box really smells like the printer. Officially licensed again, but just absolutely gorgeous box. I think I'll save that one, but I might save the newer box because it's actually a little bit smaller and would be great for shipping things. Okay, and so here we go, band cards. Barbie again. These are officially licensed, really high quality cards. Honestly, some of the highest quality printing I've ever seen are on these cards. You'll see what I mean once we get looking at them here. But just check out the crispness of the lines on that print quality. That is beyond insane. And then, we'll just get a comparison here. This isn't fair at all, right? I mean, talking here, this card is like a $2 card. This card is like a quarter of a penny card. Like not even 1 penny for these cards. They're very cheap. You can see the print quality difference, the treatment difference, the design difference, the thickness of the cards is completely different. These are like nice thick cards. And yeah, we'll be sleeving all of these, so get ready for that. Then we have a Turn Up the Fun here. And then this is one of those sort of PVC cards that you can put an image behind or have Barbie be, you can take a picture with this and Barbie will be like visiting your house or your car or in front of your cat or whatever you want Barbie to be in front of, right? That's kind of how that works. 1 second, I need to pause here. And I'm back. And let's get our second pack opened here. Another beautiful, I mean, these cards are absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. That's so nice. And I've said this before, like even if you don't like Barbie, just the quality of the design work and print quality on these is so high that it becomes like worth it to a collector, even if you're not like a Barbie fan. Just to see this quality of trading card in person. Need some more sleeves. We're gonna be using a lot of these today. Let's get a bunch out here. Go. And then this is one of the other rarities. Look at the pattern inside the letters. Just love it. Again, I mean, just beautiful designs, great work here. Vanguards also makes a series of Hello Kitty and Sanrio cards, which I've heard from other collectors that they're really, really good, like just as good as these, and I wouldn't doubt it at all because these are amazing. I can't justify paying that much for these, right? I get the Barbie ones because honestly, my little sister loves Barbie, so these are videos that she'll watch, and so that's the reason that I get these kind of to show her. But I can't justify that for the Hello Kitty ones. I just can't do it. It's not. They're too much money. There's another Barbie. And again, the idea of this is you put it in front of a scene behind it, basically. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, every time I look at one of these, it kind of takes my breath away. This, again, it's just that print quality is so high. Like really exceptional quality prints here. We've got a Shine Bright. Nothing numbered we haven't pulled yet. But I don't think there's as many numbered cards in the first edition as the second edition seemed to have a lot of different numbered cards in it. Oh, we got something. Is it a redemption? Oh, it is. Okay, great. So this is one of the redemption cards. We would scratch that off to find out what we got. With this particular set, the redemption scheme is run by the manufacturer, and so it's pretty difficult to redeem these. I haven't actually found a vendor who will yet. So I'm not going to scratch that off because you want to scratch that on video. They want you to do it like on video. So if I find a vendor who will redeem that, I'll scratch it for them. Or if you know a vendor who'll do it, I'm happy to send you that, and you can try to redeem it. But I warn you, it's hard, right? Like some people have taken me up on that offer. They're like, "Oh, I'll get that redeemed," and I'm like, "Okay, send me your address." And I mailed them the card, and 3 weeks later, they're like, "I still haven't been able to redeem this. Nobody will do it." And I'm just like, "Yeah, man, I know. I'm sorry. That's why I sent it to you." And it's just very difficult for some of the redemptions. Some are very easy, right? And some you can even do with US based sellers now, which is fantastic. But like I got a Gundam binder from a US seller. That's an absolutely beautiful card there. This is one of the higher tiers of rarity, and it features these sort of Chinese style dresses. And again, just like it's the design work on these is so good because that pattern in the back, it's not the same on every single card, right? It is reused, but it's not quite the same on every single one. They're doing some color coordination, which to me is just kind of insane. Now here's one of those Instagram cards. You could use this and like, you know, put your own picture, do like a selfie behind it. That's sort of the idea of those cards. Oh, we got another one of the dresses. That's fantastic. I mean, just look at that. That one is, I think, a Mongolian style dress. We got a Barbie there. That is look one. So that is the very first of the, these are the base cards. That's the very first one. There's Barbie doing a hand. I call these Instagram cards just because they seem to be designed to be like Instagram filters. This pack is very heavy. Let's do that one last. I think one thing these boxes come with are these like keychain cards. So they're like a trading card that has an acrylic keychain inside the card. I got one in the last box and it was really heavy like that. So I'm guessing that's what that will end up being. We shall see. There's Barbie with a cute little teddy bear there. Barbie shine bright again. And then another one of our Instagram frames. The second to last card from the first box. Remember, we have a whole other box to look at yet, so we are going to be looking at a lot of Barbie cards today, which is fine. I don't mind. I actually did it on purpose. Really cool looking dress there. Here is that. And what do we got here? Ooh, wow. So this is a winter card. Barbie and Ken ready to shred. That is fantastic. And it's got like a little bit of almost like a signature engraved on the back. That's a really good looking card again. Just absolutely fantastic, this set. The quality level is just kind of off the charts. It's like so high quality. I can't really even compare it with anything else. You know, like Kabog or something that makes really, really nice one-piece cards. These are way better than that, so it's like kind of unfair. But okay, let's take a look here. It looks like we did get another one of the acrylic pieces, which is cool. Yeah, so like I said, it's like a keychain. You see, inside the card, you could tie a string in that, and you kind of get like two keychains in one there. Now I need a thick sleeve for that. Please tell me I have thick sleeves somewhere here. Oh. Hang on. Let me pause for a second. I need to find my thick sleeves. I'll be right back. All right, I found them. I had yeah, I misplaced those. I filmed a video on supplies earlier today, and I guess I put them far away. But this is a 130 point sleeve, so it'll easily fit a thick card like that. We got another one at the base. Oh, yeah, she's got the Good Vibes shirt on. That's the second set we'll have, is the Good Vibes set. That makes sense. Drop my scissors. Okay, let me pick those up. Did not stab myself in the foot. And then let's keep some of these on the table, but I don't want to keep them all. Just like some representative ones so that we can sort of have like a good comparison. But the rest of these I will move off of the table here. Ready the Instagram cards. All right, a new bin. Done. All right, so these will be sort of our representative cards for Barbie here. So there's Barbie, there's our keychain, there's a year, there's a very nice dress, good vibes, shine bright, and then the shred. So that's set one. Let's take a look at set two here and let's see if it is as good. Because yeah, I haven't seen these yet opened by anybody else really, so I have no idea if this is any good or not. And it is pretty new. This is like a month old now, maybe. I mean, it takes a month to get to me, so even if I order it the day it comes out, it's not going to come to me for a month, the way it is. Beautiful box. I mean, the matte finish on this is insane, and you can already kind of see the fingerprints. But if you weren't wearing gloves, you would leave a fingerprint on that instantly. Like that is such a matte finish. You really can't have any, or like any scuff is going to show up on it. And then looking at the back here, we see that this is in fact the second series there. Fully licensed, all the licensing information we need. And then there's our odds list again with the various numbered cards. Like half the list is numbered, which is kind of crazy. Then let's see how this opens. Oh, so it's just like the last box. There's a slip cover. Like I said, I'm going to actually kind of save this box because I want to use it maybe to do some shipping with later. But there's Happy Vibes. So actually kind of almost the same box design, just smaller, right? It has this flip up lid like that. And then all your packs are inside here. So let's just count and make sure. Yep, we definitely got 10 packs. And then they did give us some sleeves and things at the bottom again. So we got 3 of these Trailblazer Barbie sleeves, which honestly, pretty good looking sleeve, but you only get the 3 of them, so can't do much with it. And yeah, just a beautiful box design. So I'll definitely keep this box and maybe I can ship some cards to somebody in it or use it for something like that. But it's I mean, honestly, really high quality box. I am a box connoisseur as well, as you know. Okay, enough silliness. Here we are with the Happy Vibes Barbie. This is Vanguard's second official Barbie set. Super premium trading cards. There we go, 3 per pack. Looks like we already got something kind of wild. It's sleeved. You know when you pull a card and it's already sleeved that it's going to be something pretty special. And so there you go. We are at 288 and we got 1. Wow. We got 1. That's pretty amazing. So numbered cards, right? We talk about numbered cards a lot. Basically what happens is they did a print run, right? And they printed this card. And then when they were done, they had a machine go and stamp this number onto each card individually, right? And so one of them got 1, the next one got 2. So there's a card out there in the world that is 002 of 288, right? And there's 288 of them. There's 288 copies of this in the world. And that's it. It's limited. There's no more than that, right? And so some people, what collectors do is they try to create sets of the numbered cards, right? And so if you wanted a set of whatever this rarity is, this is painting, is this rarity, right? And so there's 12 painting cards. If you wanted all 12 of the painting cards, well, only 288 people can do that, right? Because there's only that many full sets in the whole world, right? But some people try to do that because it is kind of fun to get that collection together. But now, if you're really, really hardcore, right, you want the master version of the numbered set. And that means you want the ones, right? And so when people say they want a master set, that is the hardest of the hardcore because that means they want the 001 numbered cards of every single one, right? Which is just bonkers to even think about, right? Like I can't even, like the idea of trying to get all the numbered cards to begin with is crazy. But then to think, okay, I'm going to do that. And then also I'm going to get only the ones that are numbered 1. You're just like, You're completely insane. I kind of wanted to just see what the card was like. It's embossed, so I can't show it to you because it's matte printed. But all of those flowers, her hair, the clothes, the letter, all of that is embossed. So there's like a really slight emboss effect across the whole card. Very, very cool thing here. Excellent first pull. And yeah, we got a master of painting '06. Beautiful. Couldn't do better if we tried. And then we got one of the die cut music cards. California, of course, being one of the cooler states. It's the state I'm from, so of course I'm gonna think that. Not everybody thinks that, but I live in California, so it must be pretty cool. There's Barbie, Night. This is Night rarity, and that's card 3. I like that there's more art in this set. That set was all just the dolls, but here they're doing some artwork too. It's kind of cool. I like that. Three more. We got another Night card. I mean, I like these ones. So these are great, actually. Like, these are very good looking cards. Because again, you've got that like really crisp print quality, and then also just some gorgeous design work. I'm gonna guess this is the equivalent to the look cards. This is like a base, is my guess. Nice. And then we did get a can of Coke. Or I guess this is gonna be some kind of orange drink, but yeah, that is hilarious. I don't have it here right now, but yeah, I have a Boa Hancock can that is die cut like that too. So that's 2 die cuts. That's pretty neat as well. Well, I'm liking set 2. Set 2 seems better than set 1. You've got the numbered cards to chase. You've got all these different art styles, and then you've got die cuts. I mean, I think it might be the better set. Hey, we're pulling night cards like crazy too. This is beautiful. Man, I feel so lucky. Okay. We got another one, and that's the first one, so. And then we got another base here. And then another can. This one is Skater Crew. So 2 Barbie cans. Kind of cool. I wonder, I'm just going to go through and feel, I wonder if any of these are heavy like the other one. No, not really. No. So there's nothing, I don't think there's anything like that in this set of packs. Or at least nothing that heavy that I could feel. Oh, there's something here, though. Okay, wow, we got another redemption. Amazing. The thing with Vanguard's redemptions is you'll get one in every box, so it's not like crazy rare to get these. And a lot of the redemptions are just like a free pack, right? And so you'll scratch that and it'll just be like, you get a free pack or something like that, or you get some points, right? So it's not necessarily that you get a huge prize from every single one of those, which is, again, why it's not that important to me that I scratch it off. Here's the base again. I like this base design. I mean, I like that. Oh, that's tough. They're both beautiful. They're both great. Oh, both base designs are great. I don't know which one I like best. I'm sorry. I was trying to pick and I can't. Here's the PVC. Focus on the good. It's good advice. You know, you wanna focus on the good when you can. I think that's important. Another pack of Vanguard's Barbie here. Ah, it's something die cut for sure. Oh, it's another can. Wow. And they just give these away. Usually these die cuts like this are kind of major hit, but I guess in this set they're just sort of a standard card. Ooh, That's kind of cool looking, actually. BU. Maybe we're gonna need some more sleeves. I always think I have enough. I never have. Can't. I don't think it's possible to have enough sleeves. Okay. And then another base here. Got another can. Good lord. At least they're not uh, duplicates, but still, that's a lot of cans. Ooh, very cool design there. And then another base. Shine on. Great spread of cards, though. I still think I like this night rarity the best of them all. I mean, obviously the numbered card is super cool, but I just I think the design on the night cards is probably the nicer design. Is that another can? This is the most common die cut I've ever seen. What is it, like every pack has one? Every other pack? We've gotten 5, so every other pack had one. That's a cool look. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at that design. That is beautiful. That dress is pretty too. So that's a great outfit. Van cards should make a G.I. Joe set. I was just thinking, 'cause, like when I was a kid, or He-Man, oh God, that would be amazing. But yeah, like when I was a kid, my sisters, I had many sisters, they played with Barbies and My Little Pony and Strawberry Shortcake, and I played with G.I. Joe and He-Man mostly. A lot of He-Man. I had so many He-Mans. He-Man is very hard to find trading cards for. They're so expensive, so I've never been able to buy any yet. But yeah, I would if like Kabog made a He-Man set, I would buy a case. I know I say that all the time, but I think I might actually do it. That's neat. It's like a fashion drawing kind of on there. And then again, just these really nice base cards here. We have 2 more packs, 2 more chances at some of those high numbered cards. Remember, there are cards numbered all the way down to 21. Now that's a 288, so that's actually a pretty high numbered card. I mean, it's not the highest. You can get like thousands, but that one is still not the lowest either. If we could get something in the single digits, that would be better. All right, so what is this then? This, if maybe like those scratch off ones are for points and this is an actual redemption? It could be. Let me see. I need to do some translation work on this to understand what it is. I'll be right back, okay? All right, so this would be a case prize. So this is an acrylic, one of these acrylic cards. They're kind of like a trading card made out of acrylic, so it's sort of a statue. This you might actually be able to redeem. I'll try with the vendor I bought it from. Because when they're cards like that, assuming they still have it, sometimes they sell them or just lose them. Yeah, they're not as responsible as you'd hope. But if they have it, they'll send it to me, and that might be kind of cool to get. So yeah, I'll check that out. Oh, looks like we pulled a dupe. That's okay. Gonna happen with a set like this. We got another one of these PVCs here. And then our last pack, Barbie cards. What are we pulling here? Ooh, something. It's a night, but it's daytime. So this is in that series, but it's like a daytime version of it. How cool. Love it. That is neat. Really like that art style. And then, yeah, we got another can and another base. All right. Well, there you go. There is Barbie by Van Cards. Again, officially licensed trading cards. There's nothing, untowards about this. That's all up and up and super official. But yeah, these are Barbie. Let me know what you thought about them in the comments, and yeah, hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye bye.